Life can feel like a chaotic whirlwind of experiences, often leaving us yearning for a sense of peace and fulfillment. We seek happiness in the external, chasing fleeting moments of pleasure, only to find ourselves back at the starting line. Today, we're exploring some uncomfortable truths that can transform your life. These truths, though seemingly harsh at first glance, hold the potential to unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Join me as we delve into these 12 harsh truths, not to dwell in negativity, but to emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped to navigate the complexities of life. And hey, if you find value in this journey, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It helps the YouTube algorithm spread the wisdom. The human experience is inherently flawed. We are all works in progress, a mosaic of strengths and weaknesses. Striving for an unattainable ideal leads to disappointment and self-criticism. True freedom lies in embracing our imperfections. Our flaws are opportunities for growth and learning. This acceptance extends to the imperfections of others. Releasing the need for perfection opens us to deeper connections. The illusion of control keeps us tethered to anxiety and fear. We crave order and predictability, but life, like a rushing river, defies our attempts to contain it. Clinging to control is like trying to hold water in our hands. True peace comes from surrendering to the flow of life. Recognize what we can influence and what we must accept. Letting go of control frees us to focus on what truly matters. Fear is a primal instinct, designed to protect us from harm. But in the modern world, our fears often become psychological barriers. We may avoid opportunities in difficult conversations or stay in unfulfilling situations trying to outrun our fears. True growth lies beyond fear. Each challenge we overcome strengthens our resilience and courage. Facing fears head-on dismantles their power over us. It shows we are stronger than we think, capable of weathering any storm. The only constant in life is change. Seasons turn, relationships evolve, and we are constantly in flux, both physically and mentally. Resisting change is like swimming against a powerful current. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. It's tempting to cling to familiarity, to seek comfort in the known. But change, though often disruptive, is the engine of growth and renewal. When we embrace change, we open ourselves to new possibilities, new perspectives, and new experiences that enrich our lives. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can learn to approach it with curiosity and a willingness to adapt. Like a tree bending in the wind, flexibility and adaptability are key to weathering life's inevitable storms and emerging stronger on the other side. Happiness is not a destination, but an inside job. We often fall into the trap of believing that our happiness is contingent upon external factors, a romantic relationship, a prestigious career, or the accumulation of material possessions. While these things can certainly contribute to our well-being, they cannot be the sole source of our happiness. Relying on external factors for happiness is like building a house on a foundation of sand. It's unstable and susceptible to the inevitable storms of life. True happiness springs from within. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace, self-love, and gratitude for the present moment. This doesn't mean we should live in a constant state of euphoria, as that's not realistic. Life has its ups and downs. It's about developing the resilience to navigate the challenges while savoring the moments of joy and connection. Pain and suffering are universal experiences, threads woven into the tapestry of life. No one is immune to heartbreak, loss, disappointment, or the inevitable aches and pains of the human condition. We often try to avoid pain to numb ourselves to its presence, but this resistance only amplifies its intensity. Suffering is a powerful teacher, though a harsh one. It has the potential to break us open, to reveal our deepest fears and insecurities. But within that brokenness lies the opportunity for profound growth and transformation. When we accept pain as an inevitable part of life, we stop fearing it and start learning from it. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we can emerge from our suffering stronger, wiser, and more compassionate toward ourselves and others. Comparison is the thief of joy. In the age of social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives to the carefully curated highlight reels of others. We see their successes, their picture-perfect families, their exotic vacations, and we feel a pang of envy, a sense that our own lives pale in comparison. But this constant comparison is a recipe for unhappiness. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and inadequacy, preventing us from appreciating our own unique journey. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battles, facing their own challenges, and striving towards their own definition of success. Focus on your own path, celebrate your own accomplishments, and extend grace to yourself and others. Your journey is not meant to be a carbon copy of someone else's. True freedom and empowerment come from taking radical responsibility for our lives. It's easy to blame external circumstances or other people for our misfortunes, to adopt a victim mentality and relinquish control of our own destiny. But this blame game keeps us stuck in a cycle of negativity and powerlessness. When we take responsibility for our choices, our actions, and yes, even our mistakes, we step into our power. This doesn't mean blaming ourselves for everything that goes wrong. It's about recognizing that we have the power to choose our responses, to learn from our experiences, and to create a better future for ourselves. Taking responsibility is not about dwelling in guilt or shame. It's about owning our story, both the good and the bad, and using our experiences as fuel for growth. The present moment is all we truly have. Our minds often drift into the past, replaying regrets, reliving hurts, or dwelling on what could have been. Or we project ourselves into the future, consumed by anxieties about what may or may not come to pass. But this mental time travel robs us of the present moment, the only place where life is actually happening. Cultivating a practice of mindfulness, of bringing our attention back to the present moment, allows us to fully experience life in all its richness. It's about savoring the simple pleasures, appreciating the beauty around us, and connecting with the people in our lives with full presence. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present moment is a gift. Human connection is a fundamental human need, a source of love, support, and belonging. But clinging to relationships, trying to hold on too tightly, can lead to suffering when those bonds are inevitably stretched or broken. Everyone we love, every relationship we cherish, bears the mark of impermanence. People change, circumstances change, and sometimes, despite our best efforts, relationships come to an end. This impermanence, though painful, is not something to be feared, but accepted as a natural part of life's cycle. Instead of dwelling on the potential loss, cherish the present moment, express your love and appreciation freely, and allow relationships to evolve organically. The memories and lessons learned from each relationship will stay with you, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Life is a series of choices, big and small, and our ability to make decisions with clarity and conviction shapes the course of our lives. Indecision, though seemingly harmless, can keep us stuck in a state of paralysis, preventing us from moving forward and creating the life we desire. We may second-guess ourselves, endlessly weigh the pros and cons, or seek validation from others, all the while delaying the inevitable need to choose. But each decision, regardless of the outcome, offers an opportunity for learning and growth. It's the act of choosing that propels us forward, that allows us to step into our power and create momentum in our lives. Trust your instincts, listen to your intuition, and don't be afraid to make a decision and stick to it. Happiness is not a destination to be reached, but a way of traveling. We often chase after happiness as if it were a tangible goal, something to be attained once we achieve a certain level of success, wealth, or status. But this pursuit of happiness as an endpoint only leads to frustration and disappointment. True happiness is found in the journey itself, in the everyday moments of joy, connection, and gratitude. It's about finding meaning and purpose in our work, cultivating loving relationships, and contributing to something larger than ourselves. Embrace the ups and downs, the challenges and triumphs as integral parts of the human experience. Life is messy, unpredictable, and often unfair, but it's also beautiful, awe-inspiring, and full of opportunities for growth and connection. Life's journey is not about seeking constant comfort or avoiding the inevitable challenges that come our way. It's about confronting these truths with open eyes and a courageous heart. Embrace the imperfections. Let go of the need for absolute control and find strength in vulnerability. Embrace these truths and step forward into a more fulfilling life. Remember, the path to a meaningful life is paved with both joy and sorrow, triumph and adversity.